Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. So this morning I had a meeting around 9:30. Right now it's about 10ish, and so I don't know if you guys remember this from if you're watching my work vlog since, I don't know, 6 months ago, maybe half a year ago. I used to shadow a whole bunch of different teams when I was on my pen testing team, and one of the people I shadow is kind of on a parallel team to my current team, so I actually still shadow him, and he's actually a software developer through one of those teams, and he's a really good resource just to connect with, and I really have him a lot less frequently now. So I think now we do monthly or every 5 weeks shadowing sessions. I think even if you're on a team and you're not planning on like transferring out of the team right away, I still think it's nice to shadow different people just because you get to talk to them or ask me questions. But basically today he had some issues and pulled me into another call that he was pulled into. So yeah, it's kind of cool sitting in on some of these calls I normally would never have been able to sit in on. Hey guys, I'm so excited to be sharing the sponsor of today's video, which is Wipebook. So if you didn't know, Wipebook is a reusable notebook and whiteboard that allows you to easily take notes just as if you were writing on a whiteboard. Here I'm using the Wipebook Scan, which comes with a dry erase marker with a fine tip, perfect for note-taking, as well as an attached eraser. What's really cool about the Wipebook Scan is that you can actually take notes, then use your phone to scan them directly onto the Wipebook app for you to organize and review later on Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox, and more. The Wipebook also comes with lined as well as grid pages for when you're outlining notes for a certification study guide or drawing network diagrams and mind maps. I love how lightweight it is and how easy it is to take with you anywhere you go, whether you're working from home, the office, or on the go. Plus, the marker itself is essentially smudge-proof, so you don't have to worry about the text transferring from pages, but you can just use the eraser tip to make any corrections you need. You can use my code Sandra20 for 20% off your first Wipebook order and learn more at the link in the description. So if you guys are interested in learning more about Wipebook, you can definitely check out the link below in my description, as well as using the code on the screen for some money off your order. And I'd like to thank Wipebook for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back to the rest of the vlog. Okay, I just want to follow up with you guys a little bit before my next meeting. So I've been working on that secure coding platform. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like Hack the Box or Try Hack Me, but a lot more guided for developers. Yeah, you basically go in with your favorite coding language and they show you ways to like harden your code and basically secure code based on the OWASP top 10, which is cool. Like, I really wish that there were more apps like this, or they were more well used, because when I first started as a developer in my company, I didn't have any application security training. Yeah, it was really like you're kind of expected to know it, but they don't teach you that in school. Maybe they might teach it in like a coding boot camp, but in a bachelor's degree, we rarely really consider security. Even with the security classes I took in college, I took like network security, operating systems, but yeah, that is kind of what I spent my morning doing. It's honestly been really busy, and I do feel very, maybe hectic isn't the right word, but low-key stressed. I don't think it's burnout, but I do feel a lack of motivation a lot of days. Like, I feel like a lot of it is tied to what I'm working on, and I do want to kind of see a change in that in some way, not just Python. And I want to go more into that cybersecurity strategy side that I originally had wanted to when I joined this team. Yeah, kind of like a hybrid role that isn't just technical, because I don't want to just work on my technical skills, because I feel like I can work in that in any software engineering role. I kind of want to work at the intersection of cybersecurity and software development and the business strategy side. So yeah, that is kind of what's been on my mind lately, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Also, Bella's here. Has it been busy? Yeah, there's just one email. Or actually, he's like Europe. So, I guess right now.
3.3%.
I feel like these glasses are leaving like a permanent indent on my face all the time. So this is my first pair of glasses I'm wearing consistently. I mean, I like them, but I feel like because I got them fitted when it was during quarantine, or not during quarantine, it was during COVID, so I had my mask on, like maybe like, I don't know, up to here when I was trying on these glasses, and the optometrist assistant used the measuring tool right above it, and I feel like it makes it kind of like go down like this, even though it's supposed to sit like up here, I feel like. But yeah, I just ate lunch. We actually had leftover Indian food from last night, and yeah, nothing too crazy right now, but my calls have been really busy. On one of the major Python scripting projects I'm working on, I'm waiting to hear back from someone on a different team, and they're going to be trying to get me certain tech that I need and certain permissions. And yeah, that's always a fun time, I guess. There's normally a
But they ain't getting any playtime.
wait, what?
This
Kojo, he's so small. Guys, this is Koji, and he's kind of crazy. Like, he'll get random spurts of energy. But yeah, we're gonna go work out. It's a leg day today. Hi. Honey.
Let's go. Yeah, 9 o'clock. That's all.
Alright guys, I just added up the numbers, or asked someone to add up the numbers. I think now, on average, I can lift about 105. Yeah, 105. And then my max is about 1... What it is?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Or are you just lying to me?
I'm not. 125.
You're lying to me.
No, it's a 35.
I remember it was 120, but you're saying 115.
No, it's 125. It's a 35 plus a 5 on each side.
My goal is actually just my body weight, which is usually fluctuates between like 100-ish pounds, around there. Everything else is kind of a cherry on top. I'm gonna have to have a new workout routine by the time we go back to the office, because obviously I can't work out throughout the day. But I'm thinking either in the mornings or maybe after work. But I feel like after work I'm just gonna give myself excuses not to do it, because I'm like coming back from work and stuff, especially if it's like in the winter time and darker or rainy. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you guys work out at night or in the morning, or maybe in the day, in the middle of the day, which is what I currently do. But I likely won't be able to do that when I start working, unless I'm working hybrid. Then maybe I can like add in some days where I'm like in the mornings and some days in the afternoons. But for the rest of the day, I don't have any meetings left, just because I finished most of what I had to do. Honestly, sometimes there's just a lot of kind of like red stoplights, yeah, basically, for getting access to certain things or approvals. And yeah, that's just how it is working in a corporate environment, because something that you can do on your personal computer in like 10 minutes to run like a script or pip install something, you may not be able to do on a corporate environment. So it's very different when you're actually working for a company, I guess. But yeah, there's like roadblocks that you may not expect. So that's kind of what I am dealing with right now. But yeah, I did submit my end of year review. So I had 4 major accomplishments that I broke down. So 3 of them were based on projects I worked on since I joined the team. And they were the 3 main projects I worked on. The first half of the year is gonna count towards my end of year review, because I definitely have stuff that I worked on in my previous team, but I just didn't include any of that because I switched teams. But I did include my D&I, or diversity and inclusion projects. So I led a few initiatives, and I also got internal awards for that. So yeah, any awards that I got, I basically included in there. Well, not all of them, but like I included like the bigger ones. I don't know, more impressive, I guess. I don't know. I try to keep it short because I feel like managers have to look through so many of these. So I basically just had like those 4 things and then little bullet points listed underneath. And yeah, that is my end of year review. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Alright guys, y'all thought we were eating healthy, but here's our real dinner. It's a stromboli. For those of you who don't know, I'm from Philly. I don't know if I ever said that. I'm from Philly, but yeah, Philly cheesesteaks, strombolis, these were like my jam growing up. Well, we only ate them during like special events like birthdays and holidays and stuff. They're like a pizza cheesesteak combined, I guess. Good, but not as good as Philly. Alright guys, I'm gonna close out the vlog here. I actually just showered, so it's actually already like 7:30-ish, I think. But yeah, thank you for following me today at work. By the time I think you'll see in the next 2 or 3 vlogs, I probably will not be vlogging in this location anymore. Probably 1 or 2 weeks after you see this vlog, you will not see us at this location anymore because we'll be moving back. And yeah, excited to share some details eventually. But yeah, something else that we are going through is packing a lot of our stuff, since we are going to be moving back to the city. We're going back to the office, which is going to be such an interesting experience because I don't even remember what it's like to commute anymore. But yeah, thank you guys so much for following along, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and turn on post notifications. I post videos every Wednesday at 2 p.m. and Sundays at 12 p.m. and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!